like to take time now to five seniors and their parents who have spent the last 4 years helping, making, and being a part of the Blue Devil soccer program. Before we introduce the players and their parents, we'd like to recognize 3 senior cheerleaders. First, Nicole Carmen, daughter of Carl and Tammy Carmen. Next, Elaine Burr, daughter of Aaron and Penny Burr. And Lexi Cookling, daughter of Teresa Cookling. And now let's meet our 5 seniors and their parents. First, Austin Danahold, son of Sherry Craig Danahold. Our next player, Aubrey Disler, son of Diane and Mike Disler. Blake Dittmer, son of Lynn and Andy Dittmer. Dylan Gilbert, son of Sandy and Greg Gilbert. Now for our senior, Michael Longo, the son of Amy and Matt Longo. How about a round of applause for our seniors and their parents? We'd also like to send a special thank you out to all the coaches and their wives for your support and understanding. Matt and Amy Longo, Eric and Julie Stratton, Travis and Kennedy Taylor, Jim and Debbie Bruce, Chad and Lindsay Scrubb, and Anthony Kelsa Hoskins. Let's give the coaches and their wives a nice round of applause. The men to take team with a record of 11-6. The goal number 1, Raymond Carlton. Number 2, Mario Jones. Number 4, Trevor Hurley. Number 5, Deshaun McBride. Number 7, Alec Abel. Number 9, Jack Richards. Number 10, Luis Camacho. Number 14, Tyler Demore. Number 16, Daniel Chloe. Number 21, Jack Bauman. And number 25, Scott Cockwood. The Pirates are coached by Eric Hill, assistant coaches Clay Hayden. And now the starting lineup for the Quincy High School Blue Devils will enter tonight's game with a record of 13-2-4. In goal, number 0, Tyler Durst. Number 2, Ben Merrow. Number 4, Hunter Ocher. Number 5, Blake Dittler.
In the past, everyone came to you and you did business at your own kitchen table.
This is Financial Services Representative Michael Libman with MetLife in Quincy. I still make house calls. I'll confidentially ask you questions to help you make decisions about your life insurance, IRAs, long-term care insurance, investing, and estate planning. Call me and I'll come sit with you at your kitchen table.
MetLife offers financial services and life insurance. Call Michael Libman. He makes house calls.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Flynn Stadium, where the Quincy High Blue Devils are going to take on the Hannibal Pirates. And we are underway in this game, and it should be a nice high-scoring affair for the Blue Devils because they've certainly been cranking out the goals as of late. And they're looking to get this season over with healthy. Centered pass gets kicked away by Hannibal. Of course, Quincy getting ready for the postseason to begin next week. So the mission here, don't get hurt. Get a win, but don't get anybody hurt. That's the plan. Quincy comes into this one having won its last 9 against Hannibal. And, of course, Quincy's 13-2-4 overall. And the Pirates, they've been flashing some offense as of late. They're 12-6. And Aaron White is one guy to keep an eye on. He scored 6 goals in a game earlier this year. Tyler Thermier, also a top playmaker for the Pirates. We are just now underway, first couple of minutes into the ball game. And again, a beautiful, crisp fall evening here at Flynn Memorial Stadium. Austin Danhold has it for the Blue Devils. He'll set it back to Ben Merrow, and they will try to reset the offense. Said Quincy's 13-2-4 entering this one. Tied Moline for the Western Big Six Co-Championship, sharing 4-0-1 records. So Moline and Quincy developed quite a rivalry on the pitch. Moline, of course, has won or tied the last 3 they've had a share of last 3 years in a row. Of course, the Western Big Six was a long-time Quincy stranglehold, but that appears to have changed as Moline has certainly brought up some competition. Rock Island finished 3-2 in the conference, so they were much improved. Actually, take that back. It was a United Township East Moline 3-2, Rock Island 2-3 overall. Alleman was winless in conference play, and of course you saw the Pioneers on Quincy Journal TV, and Quincy put the whooping on them in that game, no question about it. We talked about the key here is to get a win here, but also to stay healthy as postseason play begins next week. And a little later on tonight, we will be talking with Quincy High Athletic Director Bill Sanders. Talk a little bit about postseason play for all the fall sports, how the fall sports season's going, and maybe a bit of a preview for basketball as well. We'll have a nice conversation with the athletic director coming up a little later on. He's got some extra duties tonight as he is also over at the volleyball match as well. So with Quincy High taking on Helias over at the high school. Chipped up in the air, Longo with a header over, and tracking it down is Evan Curran. Gets 2 red shirts on him quickly. Longo tries to feed it into Hosher, but they can't get the offense going. And now it's Blake Dittmer with it. Inside, Longo trying to make the move inside, and Hannibal kicks it away. But Quincy does a nice job of keeping inside. Long kick and goal! Oh my! From the 20-yard line. That was a heck of a play by Quincy as the Blue Devils take the early lead. That was a fantastic goal there by Quincy. And it was Braden Oakes on the scoring. Said from about the 20-yard line, he just hammered it, and it went to the top of the net. So very nice play as Quincy takes the early lead. Quincy up 1-0 with 36-26 remaining. And Quincy with it in the corner with another rush. And Hannibal defender marking in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. We are in the first half, just getting underway as we said. Quincy with a 1-0 lead on the goal by Braden Oakes. And now they'll throw it in from the corner, and it'll get knocked away. Quincy has it. And there's a shot, and it's going to go through the football uprights by Aubrey Dissler, but don't get any points for that in soccer. And Hannibal will be kicking it out of its goal. Raymond Charlton, the goalkeeper for the Pirates. Expect him to be a busy man tonight. Quincy with it. Get it inside, now over on the right wing to Hosher. Hosher looking to create. He gets it inside. Dissler with it. Hosher with a kick. It's going to get knocked away and roll out the back end. Apologize for get a little camera freeze up there. Apologize for that early on. So we try to bring you the action here. And it's going to be Aubrey Dissler with the corner kick. And it's going to get headed in and just wide. Shot goes just wide, and Hannibal will send it down the field once again. And the kick is going to get intercepted by Quincy. And we'll get a whistle. And it'll remain Quincy ball. Or maybe not. Nope, Hannibal gonna kick it. His kicks certainly aren't very far, and that, of course, is that can hurt you, no question about it. You know, we've seen the kickers not only for Quincy High, but also for Quincy Notre Dame. Their goalkeepers certainly do a nice job of sending the ball down the field. This Hannibal keeper is struggling to get it past the 20-25-yard line. That's sort of like in American football. You get a punter who can't get the ball down the field and get you out of trouble. You're going to be in trouble. So not a good sign early on for Hannibal. Quincy with a lot of solid offensive pressure. Now Hannibal with a rare possession here. Trevor Hertline with it. But he'll turn it over, and Quincy will settle down and work it up the side, get it to Hosher. Up once again to trying to work it around. That was Longo. And now it's Blake Dittmer with it. Pass a little wide for Hosher, but Longo's right there. Longo at the 10-yard line. He's looking to load that left foot. He does. He goes off the right football crossbar. American football, that is. So Hannibal will now kick it away. A little better kick there by the Pirate keeper. Quincy tries to send it down, and it'll go out of bounds, and looks like Hannibal will have the possession. And it's going to go out of bounds. It's tossed in now, and Quincy with it, and down the field, Hannibal's going to corral it. Quincy with the throw in. Quincy has it at the 50, and he'll go out. And not sure what's going on the far sideline. We've got some discussions with the official, and going to get thrown in for Quincy. Quincy now with it, gets it ahead. Hosher has it. Hosher's got a Hannibal defender on him. He tries to track it down in the corner, though. He'll kick it back and set it up for Austin Danahold. Now, back to Hosher, back to Danahold. Danahold working on the right side, going to get knocked away by Hannibal. Good job by the Hannibal defender to get it out, and this will be Quincy from the corner. And now Quincy going to have to kick it out here. Got apologies. We got a camera issue we're trying to deal with. Quincy with it now, off to the sideline. Danahold has it, feeds it back. And Quincy trying to maintain it on the right side. Longo with it. Longo get it knocked away. Nice job there by Hannibal. Quincy with the possession. Quincy on the far sideline, and looks like we'll have a throw in. And we get a goal. Nice job there as the Blue Devils move to a 2-0 lead. Evan Curran with the goal as Quincy takes a 2-0 lead. Quincy with it again. Hosher making a run. Hannibal defender takes the ball from him, but right there, the shot to Curran, and crossing pass was there, but the Hannibal defender with a nice job to flick it away. And the Pirates trailing the Blue Devils 2-0. And apologize for technical difficulties. Looks like we have a little camera issue, but we've still got one camera going, so we should be fine. We'll figure that out. Try to figure that out at halftime. And see if we can get our second camera back up and running. But we've still got the one, and we've got you both goals, and that's the important thing. Might get you another one right here. Quincy on the attack, the shot. Oh, excellent job by the Hannibal keeper to get that one away. Quincy kicks it in. Hannibal with the header to knock it away. Quincy trying to make sure they don't go off sides. Curran with it. Curran over to Austin Danahold. Danahold puts it up, and the Hannibal keeper, a nice job to flick it away. Back in. Another attempt there, but Hannibal will track it down. And the long kick, there we go. The Hannibal goalie manages to uncork one there after having a couple of shanks early on and some contact, and we'll see what the call is. It's Quincy's ball. Blue Devils going to the west, getting it ahead to Curran. Evan Curran with it in the corner. Tries to center it, but Hannibal with multiple red shirts there to stop him. Braden Oakes with it to Curran. Tries to just chip it over to Hosher, but can't make it happen. They'll reset. Danahold. Curran with it again. All chipped up, and Curran with it in the corner. He'll get knocked down, and we'll get a whistle. And looks like Longo with the shot. The official lining the defenders up properly. Longo with it hard inside. And it'll get knocked away by the Pirates. Evan Curran with it. Curran centers it, and again, Blue Devils multiple opportunities this game. We have 22 minutes remaining in the first half, and Blue Devils well in control as Tyler Gerst probably wants a blanket. Probably getting a little cold and stiff over there on the east end. It will be Longo from the corner, it looks like. Hannibal knocks it away again. Longo to track it down. And, good move inside. Blake Dittmer was all alone, but Hannibal with a nice job to keep it away. Dissler. Now it's Longo, goes just wide as Michael Longo loaded up the boot, but shot it just wide. And mass substitutions for Quincy. And a few for Hannibal as well. You know, it's senior night, as we did early on here, but this team only has a handful of seniors. 1, 2, 5, 6. 6 seniors on the team, that's all. So a lot of scoring coming back. Hosher comes back. Curran comes back. The Wingirders come back. So and also Tyler Gerst. So a lot of offense and defense returning. Should be a good year next year. For Quincy, it's been a good one this year. And the shot, and poor J.D. Sode. He had that one all wound up, but couldn't get a solid boot on it. So it remains 2-0 in favor of Quincy. And Hannibal with a rare trek onto the Blue Devil side of the field. Longo gets it ahead to Hosher. Hosher centers it in, but Hannibal's going to take it away. Hannibal now moving forward. It's like Alex Dowell with it. Gets it ahead to Trevor Hertline. Hertline with the kick, and Tyler Gerst touches the ball for, I believe, the first time this evening. And he gets a boot that's going to go just to the other side of the 50-yard line as Hannibal tries to corral it, and they do. Jack Bauman with it. J.D. Sohn all over him. Dashan McBride with it for Hannibal. Quincy trying to poke it away, and then they do. Blue Devils take it away. Hosher gets it over to Longo. Longo at midfield gets it to Sohn, the freshman. And Hannibal will poke it away. Coming up to help out is Chris Clay. Chris Clay, a sophomore, so freshman and sophomore getting a little work in this game for the Blue Devils. And the ball dumped into the Hannibal zone, and Hannibal's nothing but red shirts around it, and see if they can make something happen here. Jack Bauman with it for the Pirates. And he's going to lose control of it, and it'll end up with the Blue Devils. And Mario Jones rushed in pretty hard, and Blue Devil hits the turf. Again, as we said early on, the key here, nobody gets hurt. Blake Wingirder was the Blue Devil who bit the plastic. Again, no injuries. Just get this one. This is what you might call friendly, as two teams just across the river, 20 miles across the river from each other, just playing. And the regional seedings are in on both sides, and conference play goes over for the Blue Devils. So just a matter of just getting a little work in and getting ready for next week, and we'll give you that schedule next week. Still trying to map out which games we're going to be able to make, but we're going to have to head over to the east side here next week for Quincy High Blue Devil soccer postseason action. Sohn with it. It's 25. And now pushing hard inside, getting it kicked away, though. Hannibal with a nice job. Sohn with it this time. He gets the kick, and right to the Hannibal keeper, who tracks it down. 17-13 remaining, first half. And Blue Devils with a 2-0 lead over the Pirates. Chris Clay with it. Gets it ahead to Blake Wingirter. Zone gets it taken away from him. And a whistle. And he'll stay with Quincy. Devin Watson will kick it from about the 25. Technically it's the 35 because you're 10 away from the goal, but he'll just nudge it ahead to Hosher. And it goes out of bounds. Chris Clay with it in the corner. And here's the throw in. It's tipped up, over, and I'm not sure what exactly happened, but it looks like we're going to go again from the corner. Here we go again. There's the corner kick this time, and it gets cleared away. Zone with it. Hannibal, though, will knock it away from the goal. Bauman tries to clear it, but there's a Blue Devil there to keep it in. Brady Wingirter down the left side. It's over to Blake Wingirter. And Hannibal will try to dump it down, and Blue Devil defense will rally back. Briefly had a little one-on-one action there, but Blue Devils were quickly back to give themselves the advantage on the defensive end as we're under 15 minutes to go in the first half with Quincy up 2-0. Thank our sponsors, Quincy Diamonds and Dynamo Soccer Clubs, as well as Knox and Trucking, for sponsoring our QJTV Sports inaugural season. Also, Michael Libman of MetLife. I thank him as well. Hannibal with the 25. They'll knock it down, and it'll go out of bounds. Quincy with the throw in. J.D. Sohn pops it up. And a header. Quincy tries to move it forward and get it out of their own end. As we said, this is game has been controlled by the Blue Devils, so this is a rare venture into the Hannibal offensive zone. But now Quincy has it back. Quincy on the move quickly, getting it ahead. And Quincy's on the move with a shot, and it's going to go just wide. So Blake Wingirter had a prime opportunity. Was just knocked away, and Quincy will just maintain its 2-0 lead. From the corner. And Quincy gets it away, and it shoots and scores! Quincy taking a 3-0 lead. I believe it was Evan Curran. but we'll wait for the official score. Quincy now up 3-0 with 12:17 remaining in the first half. Quincy attacking once again. Noakes, who had the first goal on a spectacular hard rocket from 25 out. Had possession that time, but it'll go back into the hands of the Pirates, but now Quincy with it. Quincy working again. Austin Danahold with it. Oh, Hannibal busts ahead. Trevor Hurtline, and we'll get a whistle. Hannibal will send it in. And it's Matt Durst. But it'll go the other way. Quincy with a nice pass, and Blue Devils moving it up the right side. Going ahead is Blake Wingirter. Wingirter with it. Feeds it inside. Hosher with it. Tries a kick, but Hannibal defender in the way. And now quickly, ball on the other end of the field, but it'll be Quincy kicking it away. Hannibal maintaining possession right now, number 5, Dashin McBride. Quincy with it on the right side. Under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Said coming up in the second half, we will have a chat with Bill Sanders, the athletic director at Quincy High School, talking about not only soccer, but some of the other things going on this fall sports season. It's been a good one for Quincy High School athletics. And the long kick, but the Hannibal keeper will come out to get it. And that's a good boot. So he must have just shanked that one earlier, because he's had a couple of quality kicks out of the goal here this time. But early on, he was struggling early on. Blake Dittmer gets it over to Austin Danahold. Back to Dittmer. Ahead to Braden Oakes. Hannibal clears it out. Now it's Austin Danahold and Dashin McBride kind of fighting over it. Curran gets it ahead, and it's getting knocked away with the foot, and the goal! Quincy up 4-0. I think Blake Winger getting credit for that one. So 4-0, 8:17 to go, and I have a feeling the second half might be shortened. We'll see. That's what they did a couple of these other games they've had early on where they've reduced the clock in the second half. So, say the football version of the running clock, just cut it down to 10 minutes. So, but Quincy this is a no-doubter, the rivals from across the Mississippi River. But Hannibal's, and hasn't had soccer that long, still trying to build it over there. Hannibal's a long tradition of solid football program there for many years, but soccer's still relatively new over there. So they're just trying to, but still, I mean, when you look at the competition, I guess, they do come in with a 12-6 record. So, they do have some wins, but not sure. Just not sure the level of competition they've played has been quite up to that the Blue Devils have played. Quincy with it again. Moving up the right side, now centering. Chipping it. Oh, it's going to get knocked away. Headed back in by the Blue Devils. Hannibal with it. 7 minutes remaining in the first half, and Quincy going to just track it down, and no serious threat here by Hannibal. Curran getting it ahead to Longo. Longo with it. Now ahead to Curran. Evan Curran with it. He's got a couple of Pirates on him, though, and they managed to take the ball from him. He'll get it back to Austin Danahold. Nice job by the Hannibal defender there to mark and knock the Blue Devil player off the ball, but a very lone bright spot there for the Pirates. And Longo can't track that one down, and Hannibal will send it the other way with just a little over 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Quincy with it again. And it'll go ahead and roll down to the goal. And looks like Bill Sanders got back from his volleyball duties a little early, so he and I are going to talk because this one is a little bit out of hand early on, and Alex Goff will give us some wide shots of this. And it is a busy time, fall sports, but I think it's very safe to say this has been a really productive fall sports season here at Quincy High School.
Yeah, it has. We found out earlier today that our boys golf team scored a 307 and won the sectionals, so they're going to the state tournament again. So, yeah, that's great. Hannah Rosen advanced to sectionals. She didn't make it on to state, but had a great season. So that's our first foray into the postseason right now. So everything's been great so far.
And of course, this team, again, the goal here is to kind of play this, treat this as a friendly, if you will, because you're 13-2-4. Your seedings are in. You got to head down to the Metro East next week in what's going to be an incredibly tough bracket. But again, just another quality product that Matt Longo has put out here on the field with his team.
Yeah, it's year in and year out with Matt. And like you said, going out of the Metro East area, it's so difficult. I was in the same boat for a long time with having to head down there, and no matter what, whether it's regionals or sectionals, you're going to meet those guys at some point. So between Edwardsville and Granite and Alton, you've got just an unbelievable regional. For most, you could almost make that into a state tournament itself with the Metro East area in soccer and in the other sports too. It's just unbelievable. So, that's kind of the price we pay for living where we do. So, we'll go down there and do a good job, I'm sure.
You ever miss being down on the field? You're stuck in your office wearing the tie all the time now.
Yeah, I miss it a lot. Sometimes the daily grind of practice you don't necessarily miss. But, I do. I just miss being able to interact with the kids all the time and, just some of the goofiness that goes on, in a good way. And I do. I miss that. I miss the relationship with the kids. And, nights like tonight, it's a beautiful night out here. It's just a little bit cool. It's perfect for any sport outside. And these are the nights you want to be down the sideline. This is a perfect night.
Volleyball as well, playing tonight, and they're another nice season over there too.
Yeah, volleyball's been incredible. Just got back from there, and the first game we lost to Helias, but then the second one we won, so they're going to a third right now. Yeah, they've had a great year again, and they got the #1 seed, and they're regional, and again, it's Edwardsville, Granite, Alton, and Pekin. So, again, another killer regional. The good thing is we host that, and it's the first time we've hosted in probably 5-6 years. So that's great, and I think that definitely gives you home field advantage.
And, of course, it'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Rick Little's squad as well. Football, again, a really nice year, a very competitive year, even in the 2 losses, both up at the Quad City schools. Rick's just done a nice job here, and I'm sure everybody's excited about a postseason run.
Yeah, it's great. We talk about it a lot. I know that, Rick and the guys, their goal is to not only get to a postseason, but to win and also to host. And that's kind of, I think, everybody's hope. And I think, we certainly have a great chance to win out this year with Galesburg and Richwoods. And, being 7-2, I think there's a chance we could definitely host a game.
As Quincy on the kick gets its 5th goal, it looks like. Long ago it was deflected, but it took a nice high arc and just dropped in. And the Hannibal keeper, he's not real tall, and he's had, I think, 3 of the 5 have dropped over his head. So
I've been there, being a goalkeeper. I was there. It's not fun, and not being tall. So it's a little rough sometimes.
Last thing before we let you go, let's talk about conference expansion. Where is that? We know we've got it. Football's kind of locked in now for this year and next. But what about the rest of the sports? What's the talk going on right now?
Right now, where we are is, when we put this together last year, a lot of the schools wanted to see how things went in football and then get together in November and then sit down and see where we were and if we could look at expanding. I think the phase 2 portion of it was to look at wrestling, tennis, golf, kind of the 1 and 2 day tournament type sports to decide a conference championship. So right now we're, as a current Western Mix 6 conference, we're scheduled to meet in early November and sit down and kind of hash out the season, how things went, which, I mean, from our perspective, went really well. No problems, no issues. The schedule, like you said, it's been great. Heck, we sat down one meeting last spring and put the schedule together all the way out through, I think, 2017 maybe. So, from a scheduling standpoint, it's beautiful. And competition-wise, it's been good. I mean, I know, people want to look at some of the scores, Manual in particular, and say, well, that's not very competitive. Well, it's not, but yet Manual's a team that 2 years ago made it to the playoffs. So, I mean, it's one of those things, I think, especially in football, it's people have their up and down years, and, we're obviously playing well right now, and I know, Rick's going to keep pushing that for the next couple of weeks. But I think conference expansion right now, it's still kind of a work in progress, and I'll know more after that meeting in the early part of November.
All right. Well, again, we appreciate all your help, and we like coming up. This has been fun, starting this video concept we got and putting the games online. It's been a lot of fun, and hopefully we're going to do much more in the future.
Yeah, that'd be great. I thank you guys very much for this. I mean, there's been a couple of the road football games I've been able to watch because I haven't been able to get up there because we've had other sports going on, but it's been great. You guys have done a great job. I really appreciate you doing this.
All right. That's Bill Sanders, the athletic director for Quincy High, and we are about to wrap up this first half, and 5-0 is our score. Quincy ahead of Hannibal, and we click down to the final few seconds. We will be back with the second half coming up shortly. We're going to take a little break away from here and try to fix our other camera issue, but then we'll be back with the second half. Again, Quincy 5, Hannibal 0, halftime. You're watching Quincy High Soccer on Quincy Journal TV.
In the past, everyone came to you and you did business at your own kitchen table.
This is Financial Services Representative Michael Libman with MetLife in Quincy. I still make house calls. I'll confidentially ask you questions to help you make decisions about your life insurance, IRAs, long-term care insurance, investing, and estate planning. Call me and I'll come sit with you at your kitchen table.
MetLife offers financial services and life insurance. Call Michael Libman. He makes house calls.
For the way you look at me, O is for the only one I see. V you adore, and love was made for me and you.
And we are underway with the second half. We have our camera issues situated, so Cantankerous equipment. We're good to go with a 2-camera shoot this time, and the game is underway. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors, Michael Libman MetLife, Knoxon Trucking, and the Quincy Diamonds and Dynamo Youth Soccer programs. They are good enough to sponsor this Quincy Journal TV coverage we'll be able to provide for not only soccer but football, and get ready for basketball season as well. And looks like we will have Hannibal with the corner kick, it looks like. And we'll see if they can get something started here with the Blue Devils up 5-0. And here we go. And it's going to get knocked away. And we'll do it again. Yet Hannibal, no shots on goal yet. Tyler Gerst, I think, touched the ball twice the first half, maybe. So, Blue Devils well in command. And it gets cleared away. Hannibal sends it way over the goal. And Blue Devils will send it down the field. Like I said, Tyler Gerst has been probably a little tight down there. He hasn't had much action, much movement. He manages to chip that one ahead. Not one of his longer kicks, but looks like they were trying to set up a little something. So it's Quincy with it now. We do have a full 40 minutes on the second half of the clock, though. So it looks like we will play that unless I'm going to get a few more goals in here. They might decide to chop it down, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And Hannibal trying to wrest it away and go the other way, and they are. Hannibal with a little bit of a run, but it'll get thwarted. And whistle blows on the far side. Hannibal will send it in. Quincy trying to clear it out with a few headers, and they do get it out. And now Blue Devils going the other way. For it's chipped away by Hannibal, but then coming away with his Aubrey Dissler. And the Quincy defense will keep it from going any deeper as Hannibal tries to get something going. And it rolls out, and we've got a player down. "35 minutes and counting." And the Hannibal player will make his way off the field. Got a substitution. Hunter Osher will get the offense started here for Quincy. Ben Merrow gonna toss it in. Once he keeps it in bounds. There's the shot, and nice save by the Hannibal keeper to prevent the 6th goal of the game. As we said, it is currently 5-0 Quincy in command. Hunter Osher has it now for the Blue Devils, trying to get a run going the other way. Quincy up 5-0, and no serious threats yet in this second half, which has about 33 minutes left in it. And a big boot by Hannibal to try to move it down the field a little bit. Daniel Foey will get it down there, but Tyler Gersh tracks it down, and he will unload. And Quincy has it. A chance to make a run, and Hannibal with a nice job to track it down. Quincy, though, still in control. Quincy moving in on the goal right now, and the slide, not going to be able to get a shot off, and Hannibal comes away with it. And now Evan Curran with it. Curran centers it inside toward the goal, and it's going to go wide and squirt out the back end. Quincy will send it in from the corner. Now Hannibal will clear it out. Hannibal with the boot. And it'll go out of bounds. Hannibal to throw it in. It's like Santiago Viteri tosses it in for the Pirates. Longo with it at 30. He moves it ahead. And nice job by Dissler to try to get it inside, but to no avail. It's knocked away. Oh, just off. Quincy with another prime opportunity. Quincy with another shot here, but Hannibal, nice job of getting back. Quincy with it once again. And we get a whistle. The Hannibal ball. Just under 30 minutes remaining in the second half here, and Quincy Blue Devils well in command, leading Hannibal 5-0 here at Flynn Stadium. And Gerst manages to track that one down for a opportunity there for Hannibal, one of their few and far between tonight. Quincy with it. Hannibal throws it in, but Quincy comes away with it. And we have a whistle. And it's going to be Ben Merrow with the kick. He'll get it inside. And it's going to be snagged by the Hannibal keeper. Quincy clears it out. Michael Longo tries to settle it. Quincy on the run, but Hannibal chips it away. Moving it ahead. I'll go with it. The shot. Cross. No good. And it goes just wide, and Hannibal will send it the other way. Maybe it's just fatigue or saving their legs or something, but Quincy's certainly not been as aggressive in this second half. On the offensive end, guess figure you get a 5-0 lead. Let's just not do anything crazy. But now they have an opportunity here as they're making their way down the field, moving it ahead. It's Curran has it. And the Blue Devils have an opportunity here. Curran with it. But Hannibal comes away. Now Quincy with it back. And it's Curran. Curran moving in on the goal. And it's yet a cross that was knocked away by the Hannibal defender, then plucked away by the Hannibal keeper. So prevents the goal there. 25 minutes remaining in the second half. And Quincy ahead of Hannibal. 5-0. You're watching Quincy High School Soccer on Quincy Journal TV, QJ TV. Bob Goff on the call here. Alex Goff running the camera. As our final Blue Devil regular season game of the year. Quincy with another chance, but the Hannibal keeper again. Nice job to get that one plucked away. Well, like I say, we'll have some postseason action for you next week as well. And the Hannibal keeper manages to knock it away. And he'll track it down. Before kicking it away. One of his better kicks of the night. And now Hannibal with an opportunity. Jake Bauman with it, but Quincy manages to flick it away. Quincy moving the other way. Evan Curran has it up the left side. Quickly marked by a Hannibal player, but Quincy keeps it in. Michael Longo, then it's in Hannibal's possession before Blake Wingirter stops it. Now it's Blake Dittmer. Quincy with it on the far side. And toward the goal, but Hannibal manages to knock it away. Only natural to have a little bit of a let-up. We got a 5-0 halftime lead on a cool evening and nearing the end of the regular season. It's on your senior night. And again, completely understandable that not as aggressive in this second half, but here we go with an opportunity, but Hannibal will managed to stymie that. Hosher a little frustrated. Now Quincy again with it, but Hannibal again knocking it away. Looked like it might have been an offsides that they let go, but Michael Longo with it. He'll get it into Hosher. Hosher now centers it. Curran with the right foot. Nice stop by the Hannibal keeper, and he manages to track it down. So the Hannibal keeper having a much better second half. The first half a little rough as he kept getting balls dropped in over his head. But it's been good work here. As just playing for pride right now with this one pretty much out of hand. Alex Dowell with it for the Pirates, but now Quincy will get it. Evan Curran on the far side as it goes out of bounds. Hannibal to toss it in. Quincy with the rush. Longo centers. It's just a little long as he was trying to hit Evan Curran, but pass was too long, and the Hannibal keeper is able to sweep it up. As we're just a little over 20 minutes remaining in this one from Flynn Stadium. Quincy to throw it in. And it goes back out of bounds, but Quincy will get it. Curran, nope, going to be now tossed in down the far side. Longo with it. As the Blue Devils trying to move in on the goal, but not quite there yet. Longo with it. Gets it ahead. Hannibal drop back and not giving the Blue Devils any room at all. They really drop back in to prevent any more goals getting scored in this second half. It's all they're all back, and I think when you're down 5-0, you got to kind of get after a little bit. But there's the keeper gets knocked away. Excellent job by Blake Dittmer to knock it away, and out in the corner it goes out. And I think we get a corner kick. I think we will. Have to see what happens here. See where they're lining up. Nope, just get a straight on right now. And get ready to see what we get here. And it is going to be Blake Dittmer. Dittmer with the shot. Goal! Blake Dittmer puts it in and gives the Devils a 6-0 lead. So we're 6-0 now, 19:25 remaining. As he just blew it by the goalie. And Hannibal making some substitutions here before we get started. Knocked out of bounds. Scott Cockrell will kick it for the Pirates. And it'll get flagged down by Gerst after a header, so he'll send it deep. Quincy pokes it away. Longo and Curran battling over it right now. Quincy trying to track it down in the corner. Hannibal has it. And just toss it in, but can get picked off by Hosher, it looks like. Quincy with another opportunity right here. Longo gets it in the center, moving ahead, and it's going to go through and be picked up by the Hannibal keeper. Ball going to go out and end up in the hands of the Quincy coaches. And another round of substitutions right now with 17 minutes and counting in the second half. Quincy up 6-0 over Hannibal. And get a whistle. And see who's going to handle it here. Looks like it will be Devin Watson. We'll kick it just inside the 40. There's the boot, and it'll go just wide of the goal. And it'll be the Blue Devils from the corner. And got the corner shot here. Here we go. Kicks it inside, and it'll be knocked away. Hannibal to kick it. Quincy with a scoring opportunity right here. Evan Curran has it. Curran leaves it off. Shot and knocked away off the keeper, off the crossbars. Hosier's shot is just knocked away. And 15 minutes left for Quincy to seal this one up. 6-0 lead right now for the Devils. There's the throw in. Short of the goal. Hannibal comes away with it. And a whistle. Hannibal to kick. And Quincy will crack it down. Gerst will have it. Substitutions now for Quincy. Chris Clay going to come in. Also for Hannibal, Dashlyn McBride will come in. And it's thrown in. Hosier with it. And centering pass, it's in, and a goal! Hunter Hosier. Looks like got his first goal of the night. Nice work there by the Blue Devils. As they will take a 7-0 lead. Evan Curran had the assist on that one. Hunter Hosier with it. And here's the throw in. And a shot. Going to get knocked away by the Hannibal defender. And we've 5.5 minutes remaining in this one as Hannibal send it down the field. Quincy with it, trying to make another run. Quincy with a shot, just wide. Hannibal going to kick this one. And it'll go out of bounds. Oh, and we're going to get a trip and a flag, or a whistle, I should say. Not really sure what happened there, but play continues with the final 3 minutes and 45 seconds in the game. Let's see, moving it ahead, but Hannibal manages to stop it. Hannibal with it. Final 3 minutes of this one. Looks like they'll get an opportunity here to maybe create something. We'll have to see. And we'll see if they can maybe knock one in. Oh, great job by the Blue Devils to just right there and deflect it. Down the field for Quincy. Final 2 minutes of the game. And the Blue Devils are about to improve to 14-2-4, and Hannibal fall to 12-7. Hannibal going to see if they can. Quincy going to see if they can tack one on for good measure here now. This throw in. There's the toss in. Knocked away. Quincy trying to get a shot off, but the Hannibal defender in the way. And they'll clear it. Oh, Quincy was going to try to make another run, but now Hannibal has it. And back to Quincy. as we approach the final minute of play. Shot by Quincy. Nice job by the keeper, Hannibal. But Quincy right back at it, and Hannibal will snuff it out. Final 30 seconds. J.D. Sohn with it. They have one last run in him. We'll have to see. Quincy trying to get out there. They're going to get it. Cross, and no, it's going to go just wide. And it's going to go out, and that's going to do it. And your final from Flynn Stadium, Quincy 7, Hannibal nothing. I want to thank Alex Goff for his camera work, and we really greatly appreciate it. And we'll be back with some postseason action for you next week. Thanks, everybody, for watching Quincy High Soccer on QJTV.
In the past, everyone came to you and you did business at your own kitchen table.
This is Financial Services Representative Michael Libman with MetLife in Quincy. I still make house calls. I'll confidentially ask you questions to help you make decisions about your life insurance, IRAs, long-term care insurance, investing, and estate planning. Call me and I'll come sit with you at your kitchen table.
MetLife offers financial services and life insurance. Call Michael Libman. He makes house calls.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love was made for me.